New edition of the game done right. Let me show you how. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the life of a board gamer. My name is Daniel, and today we are going to show you a difference between a new Galaxy Tracker and an old one. But now, let me explain things first. That thumbnail is a lie because I don't have the regular version of the Galaxy Tracker box. I have this Galaxy Tracker 10th anniversary or whatever it is. I have with the English rules, of course, but the game itself was in German. Now I have every expansion, every little bit that came throughout the years for Galaxy Tracker. I have because I like this game so much. It's #2 game of all time for me. And yeah, but I did took out just a few components to match with the new version, just to show you how the difference, what are the differences. So yeah, let's get down to the table. Let me show you what you get in the new version and how it looks against the old version, and then we'll talk some more about it. Okay, before I show you the difference between components and everything, let's do a quick unboxing just to see what you get in this box. So you get the rules, you get some quick reference guide for all the little questions that you might have regarding the game. Of course, you get these boards that you can now track. Now these are separate for flight 1, 2, and 3. Usually they were on a one big board. We're going to delve into that a little bit later, but over here you will track your progress throughout the flights. Each of the players will get their own ships that they will build, their player mats, sort of. So yeah, I have an insert for this game done by In My Box, but that's on a separate video, how this insert looks and everything, so go check that video out. And what you get, of course, is 3 set of cards. You, of course, get a timer, so you can time your games, so you can push others to be faster in building their ships. And you get cards for flights 1, 2, and 3, as in the usual game. And, of course, you get all the little flying meeples and aliens, brown and purple. You don't get blue ones because those are from expansion that does not yet comes with the new game. And resources are new over here, so we're gonna check that out. You get some resources, of course, and what you also get over here is cosmic credit box that I am unsure right now. Oh yeah, like this. So these are your credits that you will earn throughout the game. So you are playing for credits, right? And there's one big part of the insert over here. Come on, I'm very... So yeah, basically what you get in here is all the tiles to build your ships. And if you close this and turn it on the side over here, you will get all the ships, dice, some new stuff, so your starting positions, stuff like that. So yeah, basically that's what you get in this version of Galaxy Tracker. Now, let's clear this up a little bit and let me show you all the differences between components. Okay, first thing that we are going to take a look at are the cards. Now, I just snag a few of them just to show you how different they are in the artwork and all of that. And I even managed to find the exact same copy of the card in the old deck and the new deck. So everything I show you so far right now, and all the other components, on this side we are going to have new, and on this side we are going to have the old version. So as you can see, the meteoric swarm, basically before you had like meteors and arrows pointing from where are they coming from. Now they just, you watch from which side they are floating or attacking you, however you want to go for it. And smugglers, a little bit different, but exactly the same about the resources and everything. But so some of these things are switched around, and of course artwork is a little bit different. And combat zone looks like this now, and it previously looked like this. So if you ask me, way better artwork. I mean, not that I had a problem with this, but it shows that this is a new artwork. So yeah, now the abandoned ship, all the information is down here, not up here, down here, everywhere on the card. And next thing are the planets. So depending on which planet you land, you will get all these resources. And the open space card looks like this now, and previously it looked like this. So way cooler. This new artwork looks really nice, and yeah, that's what's different about the card and artwork. Now let's check out the tiles. For the tiles, I haven't went through entire box and found the exact match because it would take me like forever. But basically, the first difference that we can notice is, besides the artwork, that new tiles are a little bit, just a little bit smaller than the older tiles, which is fine by me. They're still really easy to grab, you know, to take a look at them. So yeah, basically this is like your starting ship space, where your little space astronauts go. So this is the example of the red one. As you can see now, it looks a little bit different. Then we have these conduits that just connect stuff that do nothing. As I said, I took just the similar things just to show you how it looks. And we have the engines. The engines are, let me just switch it a little bit around so you can look at easily. So this is how the engines look now. This was how they looked previously, the regular ones. And these are the engines that are boosted with the batteries. And this is the cargo space for the red cubes that are super cool. And now these are the shield spaces. Now the shields look really awesome. Now they are more vibrant, even though this one was already vibrant. But yeah, so these, I think, got the best overhaul of the artwork. They look really cool now, like super cool. And this is for the purple one. Looks really awesome. Now this is standard living space that you can put some extra astronauts on your board. Looks awesome. The guns look almost the same. They look really similar in color and everything, so they are the least noticeable to be changed, if you ask me. And these are the guns that are powered with batteries. And of course the batteries themselves, now they look a little bit different. So yeah, that were the tiles. Now let's skip to all the other little things, and I'll just bunch them all together, show you how they look, and then we are going to talk a little bit more about it. Okay, this part I'm just going to show you closer to the camera. Basically, sand timers. I just decided to show them for the fun, but they are really like the same thing. The cork is a little bit different. This bottleneck, however you want to call it, this is a little bit different, but basically they are still the same timers. So dice are looking like basically the same, even though the new ones feel a little bit lighter, but actually these are just the same dice. I applaud them how they still have the same guy that produced, or factory that produced the same exact dice, who knows how many years later. Now these are old and new astronauts, and the new ones are a little bit smaller and more white, and the old ones were a little bit gray. So there's that. We also have the aliens, and the aliens look basically the same. The new ones have like a little bit of more like a shiny finish to them. These are more matte finished. They don't glow that much. And the batteries are basically the same thing. So there's really, you can't tell the difference between the old ones and the new ones. If I jumble them all together, you would not know which is which. Now, sadly, the resources themselves, they work like wooden cubes before, but I upgraded mine with these plastic cubes. But now we get these plastic cubes that I must say look cooler than mine, even though these look really cool against the wooden ones, but these one look really nice. So there's the upgrade of the cubes. The ships, they are pretty much the same thing. As I said, if I jumble them up together, you would not know which is which. And now the final thing themselves are the credits. So let me just jumble them in my hand and show you how they look. They are a little bit different. Before they were like a one-sided, so you would keep them a secret, I guess. But now they are double-sided, so there's no really need to keep them a secret. So this is the one, and this is the new one. The twos, they kept the same color. The fives previously were blue, now are red. And the 10 is still yellow. And 50 is still like a silver one. and that's what that is all about. And the last thing that we didn't show you are the ships and the player and this main board itself. So let me just zoom out a little bit. So previously we had this board where the ship would race, and over here you would change as you go for a flight 1, flight 2, flight 3, you will change the rewards here and everything. But now they did something different. Now they give you separate boards for each flight. So this is a flight 1 board, and we have a flight 2 and flight 3 boards. On one side is 2, on one side is 3, and basically you now use these to put your cards, to fly your ships. And as you can see, there is less spaces now. Like for example, over here there were like so many spaces to because if you manage to go past over somebody for entire circle, entire circle, yeah, not circle, entire round. Oh my god, I'm losing words. So yeah, basically you would eliminate them, and now it's much easier, but we are going to talk about it a little bit more later. And I just want to show you the ships, how they look before and how they look now. So previously we had boards. So this was a level 1 ship, and we had a level 2 ship on this side, and then we had level 3 ship, that it was this one, or 3A if you were playing some expansions, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm not really sure right now. Basically how the new ships look. So 1 is still the same, but everything is now contained in this one, because this one is 1, and when you flip it, it's number 2. And number 2 is a little bit different, just a little bit. It doesn't have this pointy one, but it has 2 of these, and it's a little bit shorter, so to say. And level 3 ship, just a second. Level 3 ship you get if you like open this up, and basically they are the same. It's the exact same ship. So yeah, they didn't change that much, except the level 2 ship. That one is a little bit different, but yeah, that's it. That's all the differences from old and new Galaxy Trucker. So that was Galaxy Trucker, the second edition, the new edition. I'm not sure if they called it anything but the Galaxy Trucker. So yeah, now you are probably asking yourself, what are the differences? Are there any major differences? Well, no, basically. The game is still very much the same. They did incorporate few little differences, just minor stuff, like those the little circles that you drive around when you start your round 1, 2, or 3 now are a little bit bigger or smaller depending which round it is, and it's much easier to surpass somebody and eliminate them from the game, because you go by them for a full circle, then they get eliminated. So those things are a little bit different, but everything else is pretty much the same. It's still awesome, cool, fun. Now, should you get this one if you have everything from the first edition? Well, that depends. If you're a fan like me, then yes, you should definitely get this new edition because it's awesome. But I will still keep my old edition, just the reason being that I really much like the expansion for the Galaxy Tracker, where they introduced commandos and where they introduced aliens that are rummaging around your ship. I really like those expansions, and unfortunately they don't come in with the base game. And with the new base game, we don't have those, so I will still keep my old edition until they release everything, and then I will get rid of my first edition and keep everything from the second edition. Artwork is eons better. It looks awesome. Now this game I refused to play and I refused to try for the longest time because the artwork was really, I didn't like it. It was like not interesting to me. And once friend told me, but just try the game, it's so much hectic fun. And I was like, okay, I'll try it, because even though the artwork is awful, and I tried it, and go figure, it's the best game I ever played until Anachrony came and knocked the Galaxy Tracker off the throne. But still, being for this many years number 2 on my list of the games is achievement by itself. So yeah, the new artwork looks way better. Some of the stuff was minimally changed, as you saw, like the lasers, stuff like that, but all the other components and everything I think is improved and looks way better in the new edition. And the box is way smaller. I mean, it's probably the same. I know I say way smaller because I have this new one, so I can't compare it with the old one. But I think it's a little bit smaller. I like that they incorporated all the ships in just one, and you can like fold it up thing, because that saves some space, which is awesome. I in this old edition, in the first edition, I have like this big stack of different ships, which is pretty. The box is, because of that, the box is pretty heavy, with lots of cardboard in there. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I think this is the new edition done right, most definitely. The artwork is better, the components are better. Some of them are kind of samey, but most of the components are better. I have an insert for it from in my box. That's official insert for CGE games. So go. There is a video of how that insert works and everything. So go check that one out, and you can buy it from in my box if you want to. But yeah, that's my comparison of the new Galaxy Tracker to the old one. I like it. I think it's a great addition. I think if you are the fan of the Galaxy Tracker like I am, you want to get this one. And if you just discovered this game and you're like on a verge, should I go into this game or not? Definitely do, and go with the new edition, even though the older edition has all kinds of different expansions, but the base game itself offers a lot of things in here, and expansions just offer a little bit more. And you know, they will probably print some new artwork, for new expansions with new artwork and everything, and when they do, I will be there to review it. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for liking this video, disliking this video, for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you for everything, and please do join me next time when we are going to truck away in the space and try to deliver some cargo. And until then, pozdrav. My name is Daniel, and today we are going to show you the difference. But I still do. So yeah, let's get down to the table. Now I did